mean, that's what the Buffalo Bills are all about, right there.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills. What's going on, Bills Mafia? It's your boy Drew and J Mafia. Big Cuz Pedro PZ in the building. How are you feeling tonight, Cuz?
Feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty good.
Lovely. NFL is back. Regardless of preseason, we got football, man.
I got football on in the background. It's a good day.
Yes, sir. It's wonderful, man. We got Bills football coming up this Saturday, 1 o'clock, man. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody's going to be there to turn up, even though it's preseason. Josh not playing, but it does not matter.
Yeah, I will not be there on Saturday because I have the Lil Wayne concert to go to.
Yes, sir. I was trying to fit that in my schedule because I'm thinking
I was trying to do both too, but
it's a 1 o'clock game. Probably
yeah.
leave a little early to beat the traffic, like 3:30, and go straight to Darien Lake and turn up for the Wheezy.
That's what I was thinking, but I got to come back for your sister, and we got to get together and everything. So it's like, go to Orchard Park, come back home to go back out. Yeah, it's like
that's a stretch. But nah, we definitely gonna be up there, man. We gonna be lit. Wheezy. As soon as that light goes on.
Hell yeah. That shit about to be fun.
Regardless, man. Not talking about Lil Wayne. We talking about the Buffalo Bills. Coming off of the return of the red and blue, Hard Knocks, and we got our first preseason game coming up. So Bills football is back. I know everybody excited, and we got a lot to talk about.
I gotta say something though.
What's up?
I want to say something about the blue and red thing.
Okay.
Like, that was cool and all. Like, I get it, but let's be realistic. A lot of us went there to see Josh, right? He did 1 7-on-7 and he touched the field the rest of the practice. Okay, I get it. You want to, but it's practice. Like, you got 30,000 fans in the stands for a practice. You got to give them a show.
Yeah.
And then I remember the first blue and red scrimmage I went to, they actually scrimmage.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, it was cool to be in the back in the stadium and everything, but it's like, man, and then come on, Pagula. You charge regular prices at a fucking practice? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Crazy. Crazy. Bro. Even the parking lots, man. I see 20, 30, 40 bucks.
$18 for a fucking beer. Come on, man.
Hey, man, just imagine what the new stadium gonna charge. It's gonna be like 25 bucks for a sip of beer.
Nah, because you know what? A lot of the newer stadiums concessions are not as expensive as you think because they're getting that money back from other places. So it allows them to, you know, they're about to have like a whole section that's going to have their own private bar. They're about to have a beer garden. Like, this new stadium is about to be crazy, bro. I can't wait. And like walking up, and then you look to your left from where we at, and you just see all the stadium is coming together, bro. It gave me goosebumps. Like I'm not rushing to get through this season because I got a real big feeling we got a special season ahead of us. But like I was telling my brother-in-law, man, I kind of wish this was this time next year and we was going into that joint because like the way it's looking now is like it just, man, it gives you goosebumps.
And it's crazy to think that it started 2 years ago.
Bro, remember when it was the pit?
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, we was sacrificing people to the pit like a couple years ago. Ain't no pit no more.
I'm telling you, it came a long way. And what boys was getting arrested for fucking trespassing and shit. But man, Bills won. I guess the one time they shut it down, didn't let nobody jump over. That's when we lost that game. So
well, listen, and you can see on Hard Knocks like just the improvements in the stadium.
You see the inside of it, and you see Josh walking
inside the locker room and shit. Like that shit looks crazy in the way that, man, I can't wait, boy. I can't wait.
Sandra, nothing but love. Appreciate you tapping in as always. Nothing but love. But just watching Hard Knocks, man. Just watching the whole thing. I just got into watching it, and it really make you proud as a Bills fan.
I want a trade day Sunday. Shit, that should look good.
That should look good.
Yeah, where mine at, bro? Like, come on.
Hell yeah, I gotta find that little ice cream shop. Them drugs look good.
That should definitely look good.
Hell yeah. My man said like I'm gaining all the calories I burn. But Trey White, it feels so good to have him back in Buffalo.
For sure.
No, I've been saying a lot in previous podcasts that this is the best place where he could be the best version of himself. He's coming off his injuries. got a year out to wander and play from some other teams and get a different perspective and learn something else. And then you got some time off of your injuries. And now you come back to Buffalo, you're feeling good. You got the old team back. You got a young buck right under you. That is probably a little you and Maxwell Hairston. So you could feel a lot for the rookie. And you're just in the best setting to get propelled to be or to get that comeback that he's wishing for. And then I'm rooting for the man. And just watching him in Hard Knocks, it feels good to see him back because they're going back to his old videos and his new videos. And then after practice, then him hitting the field, hitting the hill, running up. And that really showed them, man, I'm just trying to get one up on the competition. And I'm like, see, that right there means a lot.
Bro, I'm telling you, he's about to have a season. Y'all sleeping on him. I've been saying it. We've been saying it. Tommy, what's up, bro?
Yes, sir. Everybody tap in, like, share, subscribe. Mafia Sports Support every
down,
week,
Sandra.
man. Great content. Let's go, man. Bill season is on the way. We feeling great. We feeling good. Oh shit, this is how I'm feeling right now.
Hell yeah,
I'm feeling real cool.
Hell yeah,
real cool. So make sure y'all jump over on the YouTube Mafia Sports Support. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, nothing but love. Usually here on Tuesdays, but it was Hard Knocks and it was a little busy, so we want everybody to enjoy Hard Knocks. I know there's a game going on right now, so shit, tap in, tap out, however you want. But we're gonna be talking about Hard Knocks, James Cook's situation and his holdings, and we're gonna dive down into contracts and other players around and their stats around the league. So definitely got a great conversation. And then obviously we're gonna talk about this game coming up this Saturday against the Giants, right?
Yeah. I know we said we was gonna do Hard Knocks first, but I kind of want to get right into the James Cook.
I mean, yeah, we could dive in and out of Hard Knocks, but
only because I kind of got. I want you to go first because I know me and you was talking a couple days ago.
I mean, I got a whole rant, bro. I
want you to go first.
I'm gonna let you spark it.
Nah, because I want you to go first because I got a retort to it because I know what you about to say. So
listen, okay, I got you. Boom.
Go ahead.
We're gonna start off right here. Mafia Talk. We diving right into the James Cook holding situation. Has James Cook earned a $15 million per year contract? That's the question. That is what this whole
has he earned it
going on. Or has he earned it to ask for it?
Okay, I think he's earned it, but I don't know if I'd give it to him. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's very contradicting, but we're gonna talk about it nonetheless. In my rant, I don't want to sound like a James Cook hater. I love him. I want to keep him. My whole angle on this, I'm on the side that you're asking for way too much, bro. You're asking for way too much. Now, if you ask for 13 mil, then we'll rock with it. For 15 mil, you're asking for too much. You're coming off 3 years, and we're going to dive into it. I definitely got a lot to say about this James Cook situation. The way he played, first year, I already been talking about it. First year, you pretty much sat as a rookie. Let me put up his stats. He didn't really sat. He did get some numbers, but he wasn't the predominant number one back. So, I mean, compared to other running backs in the league, if he was that guy that want to ask for a 15 mil contract, I need 3 years of consistency. And we have not got that. We have one great year from you, top 5 performance, and I love you for that. That fucking last touchdown you gave us in the Chiefs game, that's a 15 mil play. No, we need more of that. And I feel like you haven't gave us enough to be commanding that type of money. Now, as we all know, let me bring up the obvious, Kyron Williams contract. Where is he at?
I think that's a perfect.
And that's what I'm saying. It's perfectly matched up for James Cook. I want to pull up his stats because Kyron Williams' stats looking a little bit better than James Cook's career-wise in his first 3 years. Where I got this thing at. Go ahead, because while I pull this thing up.
I could tell you this, man. My thing with my bad. I gotta get sorry, y'all. My sugar,
he munching.
No, my sugar's kind of low, so I had to get a little piece of candy in me.
Piece of candy.
So for me, for Cook, right? I understand where the narrative is, 15 million is a lot. I think he's had one really great year last year. And he, as a running back, he had a really good season the year before, rushing the ball, right? So, I mean, 7 touchdowns the year before is not nothing to sneeze at. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, for me, like he went from a really good year his second year, and then he doubled his touchdown output the next year, right? And my biggest thing with Cook
You
when we
said
come,
7. I got 2 over here per ESPN stats. Unless he got those were passing. But I got 2 rushing touchdowns for James Cook last year, 16 the previous.
was it?
Yeah, so he got 2 rushing
Okay, so
touchdowns
that must be
in
with it.
23.
Okay, so then he quadrupled his more than that. Like shit, he eight
Right.
times his production touchdown wise, right? But my thing for James Cook is he's putting up these numbers, and we're comparing him to running backs that get 90% of the snaps, right? James Cook's putting up these numbers with only 47% of the snaps. Okay, so his numbers would only be better if he got more snaps. You know what I mean? Like if he
Great
got
point. Honestly, because
even
real
if he
quick,
got
let me just put
60% of the
let me
snaps.
just put this in because you do got a valid point. Because James Cook, this previous year had 207 carries with 1,009 rushing yards, and Kyron Williams had 316 with 300 more yards, pretty much, or
Right.
250 more yards. So
Yeah, on 116 more, like 100, at least
yeah,
over
because
100.
James Cook got a little bit over 1,000, and Kyron Williams got 1,300.
And if we'll go,
So
if we
300 more yards,
so
but
what,
100 more carries.
yeah, so okay, go. Do you have James Cook's stats up right now?
Yes, I got James
Okay,
Cook. So James Cook's rookie year, he only had 87 carries, 500 yards,
that's
2
crazy.
touchdowns, and 1
87.
fumble.
He had
That's his rookie stats.
he had half 1,000 yards and only 87 carries.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
That's more than 5 yards a carry.
Yeah, 5.7.
Yeah.
5.7
Okay.
yards per carry.
Yeah.
Year 2 in 2023, he had 237 carries with 1,122 yards with an average of 4.7 yards. 4.7 yards per carry with only 2 rushing touchdowns, 3 fumbles.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good jump. You more than doubled your carries and you doubled your rushing yards. Went down the yard, but I mean, still good. 2 touchdowns. You tied the previous year. 2 more fumbles. And then let's also add in those drop wide open touchdowns because he would have had more
for sure.
receiving touchdowns with those. I'll probably catch like 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. The previous year, 207 yards. 207 carries, 1,009 yards, 4.9 yards per carry.
Yeah. So if you
and with your 16 touchdowns, and I want to dive into his touchdowns. A lot of the touchdowns were 5 yards in. But go ahead.
If you give 100 more carries to match Kyron Williams at his 4.9, which is 5 yards a carry, that's adding another 500 yards to his stats. You feel me? And then on top of with the touchdowns, he has 16 touchdowns or 16, or was it 16, right?
18 total, 2 receiving,
okay.
16 rushing.
So he has 16 touchdowns when he's got the best goal line threat at quarterback.
Now, I would like to combat that because he took a lot
12.
of Josh Allen's touchdowns, rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, but Josh took 12 of his, though, if you think about it. Because a lot of Josh had a couple. Of course, he has a couple of his long
He's
runs.
always going to get his, but
but
previously prior to a James Cook, now I wouldn't say half, but a third of James Cook touchdowns would have been Josh Allen's. Because when I went to every single all 18 touchdowns, and I categorized it to walk-in touchdowns, good plays, and all James Cook. Now we can dive in whenever you're ready. I don't want to cut you off.
No, my thing is what I want everybody to remember, right? And I get it. We're all Bills fans, so we're speaking from our heart with the Bills and everything. But let's just put the Bills fandom to the side, right? You know this. You played in high school. You know how rough that football is, and it's bro. When you play the position like James Cook plays at running back, and there's already a shelf life on you, I'm not mad at him, bro. He's got to get his money when he can. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's got a short window, not like quarterbacks. Like, Josh is going to get another big contract before he retires. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the Bills fan in me is like, bro, you tripping? But I understand like where he's coming from because he's like, bro, I'm like 26, 27. I got this is probably going to be my only time I'm going to get a big contract because nobody's going to give him a big contract at 29, 30.
Yeah,
You know
2 more years, right?
So, like, he's got to look at it like this, man. This is my window to secure from my family. He got
Right.
a family to take care of. So, I get like I said, the Bills fan in me is like, I ain't giving you 15.
Right.
But like also like just like trying to look at it from his perspective, man, it's like you got this short window to make your money. You gotta do what's best for you and your family, bro. Like,
Absolutely.
and that's just my only argument. I
That's
not
well
you,
said, cuz that's well said. I
not
definitely feel
you,
you on that.
not you specifically, but like I've watched some people and heard some people, like I hate the fact that we just dismiss like, oh, Ray Davis could just do what James Cook do.
Yeah.
No, like like
No.
that's not how that works.
Just
I'm
because he
not
had a
saying
good game against the who was it? Fucking
the
Tennessee
Jets,
or whatever? Or
Jets.
the Jets?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not gonna do it to the level that James Cook does it.
I'm not saying he can't. I'm just saying like for
Not right
everybody
now.
to expect him to do that, we haven't seen it. We haven't seen any evidence of it. So
Right.
like I just don't want to dismiss James Cook. He is very, very important to this team. He takes a lot. Before Cook got here and before the line got better, Josh, look, this is the first year we had an actually really good running game. Josh didn't have to be Superman and he won an MVP.
Right.
The more we can hand the ball off
This is his most efficient year.
right,
His
right.
most
And
efficient year.
you notice the years he was trying to be Superman, that's when he was throwing 15, 14 interceptions a season.
Right.
This year, I think he had 6 interceptions, I think this year, 6 or 7.
Yeah,
But
below 10, single digit
yeah,
touchdown,
so like
single digit interceptions.
it's a chain reaction, man. This ain't the NBA or the NHL or like certain sports where like LeBron makes a huge difference in the NBA because he's that good. Luka Doncic, like players like that, they can sway a championship, but man, it's football. It's a team game, and every player has a like, especially when you get to that level of Cook and Josh and Khalil. Like, I think the biggest worry for me right now is Khalil Shakir's ankle sprain. Like,
Right.
these are important guys. Like, we have to remember Josh is 29. We do not want the situation where he gets to 32 and 33 and then he's just shot like Cam Newton.
Right.
And it's just like, if we had a legit like number one receiver, I would be more receptive to like, yeah, we could replace James Cook. But until that time, like I want everybody to just realize James Cook is very important to this team. Regardless of how you feel, like I just don't want to quit to just be like, yeah, get rid of him. We could just replace him with anybody because I don't think you could just replace him with anybody. James Cook is a top 10 running back in the NFL.
He's okay.
Top 5 to me, but that's just me.
That's debatable, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I mean, like I said, man, it's I gotta kind of lean towards the side of the player because, like, man, I know if it was me and I got to that certain level, I'd be like, man, I gotta take care of my family, bro.
Right. Now let me counter you this. Now you pay him that money. How does that look in the future with us? Because then that puts us in cap hell, where now we're not able to get anybody.
But you got to remember a lot of that dead cap money that we took on because of Diggs, like 25, 26 million in dead cap, that's gone. It comes off the cap. It comes off the salary cap this next year. You can structure James Cook's contract where it doesn't hurt you salary cap wise. If you can give him 15 million a year. Is it really 15 million a year if you give him 25 guaranteed? Because then you're like 3 years. It's really 3 years, 13 million if you give him 25 guaranteed.
Right.
So there's a bunch of ways that.
And obviously Brandon Beasley will do it the most efficient way.
Yeah, he's a fucking wizard with that shit.
Give him the big money up front and be able to have some void years toward the end.
Right. And it's like he's gonna do it to a point where, like I said, we're gonna end up getting some cap space next year when all this dead cap money, the salary cap's gonna go up again.
Right, yeah.
So, and like, just think about this, cuz what free agent is not going to want to come play with Josh and is going to say no to coming to play? And we're about to open a brand new fucking stadium. So it's, I like what Cook's doing. He's there. He's at practice. He's not practicing, but
But
he's
the
there.
thing is, you think it's like too much. Like, are you doing too much? Are you becoming the next diva, the next Diggs?
Nah,
Like what do you gain from doing all that? And that's what my biggest question. Like, I don't want to make it seem like you're not worth it, but I feel like you're doing too much. You're making too much noise, and then you want to ask for this money, and your sample size. I'm like if you just came out here, first round draft pick, you look like the next Adrian Peterson, the next whoever, insert the next fucking LaDainian Tomlinson. You look like that dude. And you're outshining the Derrick Henrys and CMCs and Saquon Barkley's. Like you're at their level, you're in the mix. But these boys, Saquon Barkley put 2,000 yards last year rushing. Come on now. You want to ask for Saquon Barkley type numbers, but he got 1,000 more yards than you rushing. Like, how does that make sense? You're not doing backward hurdles over players. Yeah, you're
Saquon
fucking
Barkley.
doing a backward slam dunk for a touchdown, but I get
Saquon
it.
Barkley almost got probably got 100 and something more carries than him too.
I was about to look that up. I was going to look that up too.
And on top of that, he like Cook's not, but Saquon got 20 million a year. That's the thing. Like Cook's not on that level. There's not too many backs on the Saquon. Like I think it's like Derrick Henry and Saquon.
Yeah, Derrick Henry, Saquon. CMC always gets
CMC when
hurt.
he's always hurt. So right now for me,
He goes up to James Cook, but then you can't really doubt Kyron Williams because he came off back-to-back 1,000 yard rushing years. Who else? Jahmyr Gibbs. He's fucking putting up numbers as well. So I'm like, let's talk about. There's other running backs out there. Fucking Isaiah Pacheco for the Chiefs. Before he got hurt.
Nah, he's a scrub. He's a scrub. I hate that motherfucker.
Yeah, man, but.
Yeah.
But
like Cook's numbers, my argument is Cook's numbers are comparable to all these players on 100
less
on 100, maybe
snaps.
150 less touches if you're counting the pass catches, because CMC sees a lot of catches in that San Francisco offense.
So yeah, you're right. 207 for James Cook, 345.
That's another 140 carries, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm not saying Cook would have got 2,000 yards.
Oh, no, the sample size.
If you put his 5 yards of carry to that 140,
that's guaranteed. But
that's another 700-800 yards right there. So like that puts Cook at 1,800 yards, and now he's only 200 behind Saquon. And then you're like, damn, he had 1,800 yards too. On top of if he gets those 140 more carries, I guarantee you 5 more touchdowns.
Right,
at least. Right. So that's now you're looking at an 1,800-yard season with 20 plus touchdowns. We're having a completely different discussion.
I can't argue. I came into tonight's show ready to go off on James Cook, and you just kind of, goddamn, you got me thinking.
I've been thinking about this, cuz. I've been thinking about this, bro, because like, man,
what's up, Papa Bill?
I really, really like hate all the negative shit with James Cook, because all the man's trying to do is get his money, bro. Like and I don't think he's doing too much. I think we talking about it too much.
Okay.
And because he's there, and if you watch Hard Knocks and if you hear what Josh has been saying, like, bro, these players understand. They know because they're there. They're in it. They got, when their time comes up, they got to get their money too. So they understand. It's not nothing personal. It's not nothing. Right. James Cook ain't there trying to disrupt the team. He's still running through walkthroughs, going through. He just ain't putting the pads on, because if he gets hurt in practice, they're not going to pay him at all.
Yeah.
So he's got to
business.
Yeah, it's business. It really is just it's just business, man.
Man, we gotta clip this because you spend some facts here. You spend some facts.
I'm just saying, man. Like, he's a very important part to this team, man. If we do win it all, it's gonna, of course, obviously, it's gonna be because of 17. But
yeah,
Cook's gonna have a big part of that.
Big part of it, yeah. Because we already know who's the second best player. You can argue Deion Dawkins, but it's James Cook.
James Cook's our second best
player on offense.
Yeah, that's not an offensive lineman.
Yeah.
He's our
Best
best.
weapon. Our
He's
second
our
best
best
weapon.
weapon. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, Josh is the ultimate weapon, but
Right.
he out of beside if you take Josh off the equation, he might be our best playmaker.
Offense
And
and defense, if you think about it.
yeah, and like to just easily just say, yeah, Ray Davis can step into that role. It's no.
And if that's the case, then we're going back to the older Bills where everything runs through Josh Allen type of thing.
Yes. That's
And then,
yeah.
as us as Bills fans, we know, like, shit, we've been there, done that. We can do it again. Josh can
We can
do
do
it.
it again.
But why? We don't have to. We got
There's
to
a
play
difference in
smarter.
him
Yeah.
doing that at 26 than him doing it now at 29. Where now next year he's gonna be 30. Now you
Right.
get into that. Now we want to keep Josh around for at least another 7-8 years.
Yeah.
And if you take James Cook, and let's just say Ray Davis struggles a little bit, and then Ty Johnson, there's a reason why Ty Johnson's a third string everywhere he goes.
Right. Exactly.
I know we love him, and obviously that's our Bills fan. He makes his plays when he does because defenses are not game planning for Ty Johnson.
Exactly.
Defense are not game planning for Ray Davis. You know what they're gonna say? We can't let James Cook run all over us.
Right.
So it's like, man, like it's a thin line, man. It's a very thin line with this, man. But I got every faith in Brandon Beane. I got every faith in Brandon Beane. So whatever they decide to do, I'm with it. I'm with it. Like we always say, in Beane we trust.
Beane we trust, man. It's the process, man. You gotta drink the juice. Goddamn, cuz you blew my whole argument. But nonetheless, I wrote these stats. I wrote these notes.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna talk about it regardless. So I went down all of 18 James Cook's touchdowns. 8 of those touchdowns were within 5 yards. 13 of them were within 11 yards.
Okay.
And then only 5 of them were above 18 yards.
That's a lot still.
Still a lot. I mean, fucking 18 touchdowns is a lot of fucking touchdowns.
Yeah.
But if you break it down, like I said, you kind of converted me out, pay the man. Because converted me, I'm like, pay the man, give him the money. So after this year,
Scott, what's up, bro?
No, you definitely kind of turned my needle a little bit, but at the same time, 15 mil is a lot. You're still asking for too much. But you definitely convinced me. If you're able to give me another solid top three running back year coming up, pay the man. But nonetheless, 13 of his touchdowns were within 11 yards. I graded them from walk-ins to good plays to all James Cook. His first one, 18-yard pass in Miami. I mean, like I said, a lot of them were easy walk-in touchdowns. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Eight of those touchdowns were pretty much simple walk-in touchdowns within 1, 2. I got what? An easy 18-yard. He was wide open in Miami game. 18-yard pass, walk-in touchdown. 1 yard against Miami. 2-yard run against Seattle. 2-yard against Colts. 6-yard against Lions. 5-yard against New England. 1 against the Jets. 1 yard against New England. Rewatching all of these earlier, those are easy walk-in touchdowns. Anybody can get those. Going to my grade 2. These are good plays. These are just, it opened up. James Cook made a move and he ended up scoring. His 4th touchdown against the Jags. 6-yard touchdown. When I look at this touchdown against the Jags, his 4th touchdown. 6-yard run. Yes, it's short, but he was able to use his speed to seal the edge and cut back in. Not every running back can do it. Maybe Ty Johnson could do it. Maybe not Ray Davis. Who knows? But when I rewatched this touchdown, he was able to seal the edge with the speed. So I'll give him that. Another 5-yard touchdown against Houston. This was special because, yes, the hole opened wide up. You only got 5 yards to gain, but there was a wall against the linebackers. He was able to smack through the linebackers, push to get those extra 2 yards to gain that touchdown. So I'm going to give him that for his, his strength to be able to get through for the touchdown against Houston. His 8th touchdown was a 7-yard run against the Seahawks. It's a similar joint. He hit the hole, broke a tackle, ran through 2 other people, dove through the touchdown. I gave James Cook that. That was a well-earned touchdown. And another 3-yard touchdown, another touchdown where he used his speed to get around the edge. It's only 3 yards against the Chiefs. But, like I said, he was able to use his speed to burn around the edge over the outside linebackers and cornerback to get our touchdown. So I'll give him that. Now this is where we come to the big boy plays. These are those $15 million contract plays where James Cook really put it on his own back and got his touchdown. Yeah, remember where he burnt fucking Jordan Poyer for that 15-yard touchdown against Miami. Yep. That right there just shows you his running back vision and his speed. We already know Poyer lost a step at the same time. So all pro safety still could have made that tackle if it was any other running back. It was James Cook. He was able to use the speed, put the burners on, and get a 50-yard touchdown. Next one is 6 touchdown. Was an 11-yard touchdown against the Titans. And that one, he was a bulldozer. Got right up the hole, broke 3 tackles, dove right over the pylon for the touchdown. Give him that. Another 6-yard touchdown against the Chiefs. And he was nominated for angry runs on Kyle Branch's segment. And this is where he ran over those Chiefs players and fucking got through for the touchdown. I don't know if you remember that. Broke 2 tackles, angry run, and dragged a couple players to get that touchdown. So boom. Another one. Snow game against San Fran. 65-yard touchdown. When I rewatched that one, it was cute. It was pretty much just running back vision and good traction on his feet. You look like Shady McCoy out there, the way you run into the snow. Put the burners on, kept your balance, you hit the hole the right way, put the speed on for a 65-yard touchdown against San Fran in the snow. 40-yard run touchdown against the Lions. That's the joint where he got his hair pulled. That was a big dog run. Broke a couple tackles, used the speed, got a couple dreadlocks yanked out of his head, but kept contact balance, and he was able to run it out for a touchdown. And my final one, his 15th touchdown, was a 46-yard touchdown against New England. That was a pure speed run, broke a couple tackles to seal the edge and get a touchdown. So when you go down, just go on YouTube and rewatch all of James Cook touchdowns, you'll see all the easy ones, you'll see all the well-earned ones, and you just see all the big dog fucking top 3 top run touchdowns. So listen to Big Cuz earlier in his argument and just re-going through these touchdowns and how I rank them in tier. Obviously, if you're that type of caliber of running back, you're going to get all those easy 5-yard touchdowns. But it really comes down to those big games. When it comes to the 50-yard touchdown, 46-41, James Cook is a dynamic weapon for the Buffalo Bills. He helps out Josh Allen, takes a lot of stress off of Josh, where he can be more focused. He don't have to put the cape on as more, and there's another weapon added onto the Bills offense.
And I would argue for those short touchdowns, that's a good stat to have because a lot of the times these running backs get taken out in the red zone and the third down running back comes in. Yeah. So I think Cook's biggest flaw for me.
Number love, baby. Let's go 20-0.
And this is where I think he needs to improve to be able to get on the field a little bit more is in pass protection. That's part of the reason why he's only on the field 47% of the time. So, I mean, he has things to get better on, but like as far as like just him as a player, and that's not even the going through some of the first down runs or some of the runs where you think he's caught up in the hole and then he just squirts out the other side for 6-7 yards on a first down. Like it's little shit like that. Like just the little plays, you know what I mean? Like I would give man. I like Scott's feeling me 3 years, 36, 30 million guarantee.
Yeah.
I like it. That's 12 a year. And then you can make an incentive later to get it up to 15. There's a way. Absolutely. That's the thing, man. There's a way for them to structure this contract. I think Bean's just kind of like
he's not sold.
Not that. I just think he's kind of holding off because
running back
the money that he's going to need to restructure probably to get this to fit this in. He's probably saving it for like if there's an injury.
You also got to realize he made 4 or 5 big contracts this past year with Greg Russo, Terrell Bernard, like all these guys. He made big contracts, so he's also got to think about that in the future.
Yeah, but like I said, the salary cap keeps going to keep going up. A lot of that dead money's coming off. There's going to be cap space, and the way I see it, like everybody's like, "Oh, we don't got the money," blah blah blah. Pittsburgh don't got the money. They got all these contracts under their thing. What about a couple years ago when the Rams were signing everybody? They made it work, and they got a bowl out of it.
Yeah, and they're
So,
still contesting.
and they're still right. They're still one of the top teams in the NFC right now.
Mhm.
So, like, there is a way. And I think Cook would be causing more of a ruckus if he wasn't at practice. He's there.
Right.
He could be at home in Florida working out on his own.
So how you feel about this compared to the Stephon Diggs situation then?
Oh, Diggs was just pure diva. Like,
Yeah.
because we already heard the rumblings between Diggs and Josh, and before all this shit happened with Diggs, we already heard the rumbling. There's never been any rumblings or reports or
Just business. Yeah.
it's just business, man. And Cooks even said it. If you watch some of his interviews, he wants to be a Bill. He doesn't want to go anywhere else. He's like, he even said it. He's like, the big reason why I want to stay is because I got a quarterback here.
Yeah.
Like, when you get to play with a quarterback on Josh's level, you make that part of your decision making too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Cook has done nothing. Complete two different situations where Diggs is causing trouble, causing drama with the team,
Right.
and Diggs got paid. We re-signed him. He got paid.
Right.
And he was still causing ruckus. James Cook just wants his money, and he's just there. Like we said earlier, like he said, it's just business. It's nothing personal, man. It's nothing personal.
Big cuz, man, that's how you fucking have a show, man. He cooked tonight.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot, man, because I'm one of those ones that think James Cook is very important to this team.
Mhm.
And then, like, I had to try to take my Bills fandom out of it.
Right.
And put myself in his shoes. Like, the running backs fan for a running back's already 5-6 good years if you're lucky. And he's already fighting the stigma of the NFL doesn't really want to pay running backs. They didn't want to pay Saquon last year. It took Saquon to get 2,000 yards this past year to get it finally.
Yeah, and win a bowl for it. Yeah.
Right. Derrick Henry's been the best running back in the league for the last 5 years, and he still didn't get that.
I mean, he makes 15 mil per year. His recent contract is 2 years, 30 mil.
Right, and he should have got more. But there's that stigma.
Because he's scratching 2,000 yards.
Right, he's worth $20 million a year, just like fucking Saquon. Yeah. But
they earned it because throughout their career, they're proven vets. But that's the thing. And you get paid not for what you've done, but what you're gonna do. So my thing is, maybe it is right to pay him now, because after this past year, he's gonna ask for more money if he comes out and like you said earlier in the show, man, with 100 yards, 100 carries less than majorities running backs in the league. Just imagine if James Cook had that extra 100 carries and what he would do with those snaps.
Yeah.
And he put more damage, and now he's going to ask for more money. You think he's going to ask for 15 mil off this year off his small sample size? Just imagine if he comes out next year, puts on even better performance. Now he's going to ask for like 16, 17, 18.
If he puts another 1,100 yard rushing and another 18 touchdown season, there's no argument.
Yeah.
But, and then too, you got to think about it like this, right? If there's ever a time to pay a running back, it's right now. He's 26. Yeah. He's 26. So you're not going to pay him when he's 29. And you weren't, and you weren't going to pay him early in his career because we didn't know, right? So right now, this 26 to 28-year-old is a prime age for a running back. This is when you want to pay a star running back. And on top of that, too, let's realize this. You know how I made my point about the 47%. He's on the, so that means there's more tread on his tires than Saquon Barkley at his age, than Derrick Henry at his chain. Because those boys are getting 300 carries a season.
You heard Derrick Henry back in the day? He said he had fucking like 60 carries in one game.
Right. This is what I'm saying. So, like, it's not like we're paying James Cook and he's got all this wear and tear on his body. You know what I mean? Like, he's got a lot of tread and a lot of gas left in that tank because we haven't used him
as much.
Okay. So if there's ever a time to pay, you got a star running back, pay him now. And that way, now let's say we pay him the $15 million, right? This year. Let's say 3-4 year contract. Like we just said, he comes out and has another 18 touchdown season. Then the next year he comes out and has another great season. Then it's looking like that $15 million contract is a bargain.
Everything's going up too, especially after Jahmyr Gibbs. Because what if he comes out? Because this
Gibbs is going to get 20.
third.
He's going to get more.
Right.
If you wait, it's
Yeah,
going to cost you more later.
yeah. Because if you're going to try to pay him next year, and Jahmyr Gibbs comes
Gibbs
out
is going to
with
want
fucking
20. The numbers
16.
Gibbs are putting up in Detroit right now, if he keeps doing that, when his rookie deal's up, he's going to want 20, 25 a year, and he's going to be worth it.
Yeah, but he's also split back too.
Yeah, but
he also has
I think
what's
we'll
his
see
name?
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery, right?
I think we'll see more Gibbs though this year. Gibbs is so special.
Yeah.
But like, man, for as many cons that people can say about not giving that money, I just named off a bunch of pros.
Yeah.
So like, like I said, it's a fine line.
Yeah, when I go through all of them, other running backs like his brother, similar stats, 250 carries with 1,100 yards. James Cook did it in 704 or 207.
Dalvin Cook was a workhorse in Minnesota. They've used him a lot in Minnesota. That's why he's not
Henry when he first came.
Yeah, that's why Dalvin Cook's not in the league right now. Because he was one of those guys that they were giving 300 yards, 300 carries a season. It's just
Derrick Henry, third year, he came out with 215 carries, pretty much 1,100 yards with 12 touchdowns. So that, I mean, looking at stats, that's pretty much the similar first 3 years like a James Cook.
Right.
And if you talk about him having tread on tires because he has 100 less carries than most of these running backs, I mean, yeah, definitely would better pay him sooner than later.
And this is putting up these running numbers with a quarterback that takes a lot of your running stats from you. So I'm just saying, man, if it was me, I guess I just just convinced myself. I'm giving him 15 a year. I just convinced myself. I know I said at the beginning, and I don't think so, but everything I just said, I just convinced myself, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much this whole episode is talking up to the point that when you really go down to the stats and how many carries he's getting compared to what he's producing with the 5.7 and the 4.7 yards per carry and the numbers that he's able to put up. Yes, majority of his touchdowns are within 6 yards, but you also need a reliable running back. You don't want Josh Allen to run those 13 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. You want your James Cook to run those 13 touchdowns. Mm-hmm. And you trust them to get those 13 easy 6-yard touchdowns, regardless if it's easy or difficult, he's going to get them. I can name off another 2-yard touchdown. This motherfucker did a backflip and slam dunked it. So,
yeah, I'm going to throw another conspiracy theory out to you, too, and let me know what you think about this.
What's up?
Kansas City game, right? We start running Cook. Cook's fucking trimming them. He's running it. We're running the rock. He scores that touchdown, and then Cook doesn't get another carry the rest of the game. There's still 6-7 minutes left to go in the game. I think the Bills did that shit on purpose.
What?
They stopped running him because what if he keeps having a good game and then he scores another touchdown? That gives him more of an argument. Pay me.
Why lose the game?
Because they thought Ray Davis could do the same thing that James Cook can do, and it was proven that he can't. Yeah. Ty Johnson can't do it either. I'm sorry, y'all. We love Ty. Ty makes plays.
But I get it that he had that Lions game. You can't stop that he had that Lions game, but at the same time, like you said earlier in the show, nobody's game planning against Ty Johnson.
They took away what they wanted to take away, and Josh was like, "Okay, you're gonna leave Ty open. I'm gonna throw it to Ty because
Mitch Morris is not Mitch Morris. Fucking the other tight end,
Alec Anderson.
Alec Anderson. Shit, I hit anybody.
Yeah, like he don't care. This motherfucker Josh throws deep balls to Reggie Gilliam. Come on, man.
Yo, literally, he does.
He will throw a deep ball to Reggie Gilliam. Like, don't get it twisted.
Yo, he hit a deep ball in Hard Knocks in practice. He hit a deep ball to fucking Gosman or something.
Yeah. He caught it.
Like, yo, I caught a pass from Josh Allen. I caught a bomb pass from Josh Allen. I put my name on the map.
Yeah.
That's just hilarious.
Man, listen, the Super Bowl window is now. This is not the time. This is not the time to be thinking about the future. This is not the time.
Yeah.
The
We have
future's
talks
always
every
going to be
year.
there. Look at what we did, right? We loaded up. It didn't work. Got rid of Diggs. Had a year. This past year was supposed to be a rebuilding year.
Right. And he went to
17
the NFC
proved that it
Championship.
wasn't. 17 proved that as long as he's on the team, it's never a rebuilding year. Right? So we've already proved that we can take the swings, and if it doesn't work out, we can recover. Now is not the time to be cautious.
Right.
Like,
go for it, man.
motherfuckers need to be on the phone right now with Jerry Jones trying to heist him from Micah Parsons and make it
So I'm
work.
glad you brought that up. So because I see a lot of little mock drafts and little funniness
Yes.
on the joint. Everybody want to give up a James Cook for a Micah Parsons.
I do
Would
it
you
in a
sign off on that?
heartbeat.
You sign off for that?
Only because
After everything you just said this
Yes.
episode, you're gonna sign.
yes. You know why?
What's
Because
up?
it's the defense that doesn't show up in the playoffs.
Right, yeah.
And that having Micah Parsons in
With the
AFC
groove and the
Championship
Joey
game,
Bosa. And,
come on, man. Come on, man. Come
Hell
on,
yeah.
man. And then
Yo.
you still thought we're not even talking about Landon Jackson. Epinesa, when Epinesa's on, he's good. When he's
watching Hard Knocks, it looked like he was giving Deion some fits.
But that's the thing. You can. Scott says Parsons will break the bank. No, he won't. No, he won't, because we're gonna get some cap space in, and they can restructure. Man, they can structure it to make his signing bonus, to make it so his cap this year is like the bare minimum. They can do it. Just like why are we not talking to Washington about Terry Rozier?
Yo, and I'm glad because you cooking, because I was gonna flip it over there because that's another one. Would you give up a James Cook for a Scary Terry?
I would not give up James Cook for.
Okay, talk about
Terry.
it then.
I would not.
Why?
I'd give up Keon Coleman.
That's not a fair. Well, but you have to give.
Well, hear me out. Hear me out. You're obviously gonna have to give out a pick, right?
Right.
A couple picks, but you can entice Washington like, yo, you're gonna lose your number one, but we're gonna send you back a player that has a potential to be a number one.
Right.
And then you can give them a couple picks. Man, we got a lot of depth on the defensive line. Some of these guys can, like, here goes one for you. Would you trade Keon Coleman, Ed Oliver, in a second or third round pick?
I knew you were gonna say Ed Oliver. Yeah.
Okay, here's a trade. Here's a good trade idea.
Second round pick, but
here's a good trade idea from Micah Parsons, and I only got this because I heard it on ESPN from Mike Tannenbaum, the old Jets GM that they be having on there. James Cook, Ed Oliver, and 2 firsts from Micah Parsons.
James Cook, Ed Oliver, and 2 firsts. That's too much for Micah Parsons. That's a lot.
I'm giving that up in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Just think about it, guys. Those 2 firsts are going to be the 31st or 32nd pick. You're basically picking in the second round, anyways.
Right.
You're not getting unless you really hit, like, how often do you hit at the 31 or 32 spot?
Right.
Like, to that caliber of Micah Parsons. You know what I mean? It's just the impact right away. Like, Micah Parsons, if you think he won't take a little bit of a discount to come play in Buffalo, yeah, you're crazy, bro. We would already have a couple championships if I was a GM, but because McDermott, I would have fired McDermott after 13 seconds, but that's nor here nor there. But we're missing that piece. That's the big common denominator on why the Bills haven't made it over the hump. It's not the offense, it's the defense, giving up 30-something points a game.
It's your poison.
Now, imagine a race car package, right? Where you send out Parsons, Bosa, Groot,
up the middle,
and Epinesa all on the line together on 3rd and 15.
I would have put Epinesa. I'll put Groot in the middle, Parsons and Bosa on the end, and I'll put our biggest dude right next to Groot.
Yeah, like TJ Sanders, a guy that's fast. He's big and he's fast. Like, when we get Ogbanoji back and Hoyt, like, those are 2 guys that nobody's even thinking about right now. Those are going to be impact.
I told you that's going to be a blessing. That suspension is going to be a blessing because all these teams going to game plan with these 2 guys. And then out of nowhere, third way into the season, we got 2 new guys to jump in and get revamped up and change things up on the defense. So I'm definitely excited.
By the way, I don't think Jerry Jones would ever trade Micah Parsons to us. I don't think he would want to see us.
Oh yeah, nah.
Because if we got Micah, nobody's beating us. Nobody's beating us. Why not though? Why not? The Rams did it. They had Matt Stafford. They had Cooper
Von
Kupp.
Miller,
They had Von Miller. They had Aaron
Ramsey.
Donald, Jalen Ramsey. All those players
No,
under big
honestly,
contract.
because you got a
Why
point.
can't
They had a Madden team.
like guys? It's like you overthinking it. Like it's not that hard to do. The salary cap is just the
You're definitely gonna blow your future years. You're not gonna have no money in the future,
okay.
but you're sacrificing for something.
We say that every year, and then the Chiefs beat us. So, like, let's be real, guys. I'm trying to have a real conversation. I understand this is a Bills podcast and everything, but like, let's really talk football. Like, if there was
Listen,
ever
anything can happen, man. If you make some moves and the way these GMs and how they can restructure these contracts, man, it definitely could be happening. But my computer's dying, and I don't have a charger, so let's wrap this thing up.
Swing for the fences, man. Like this, you got Josh at least for 5 more years playing the way Josh plays right now. You got to swing for the fences, man.
Let's get these preseason predictions going on, man. I want some hot spices coming in. First of all, who is your preseason sweetheart already? Who do you expect to just take over this preseason?
I don't know, man, because I don't really know who's gonna play and who's not, because you know how McDermott is. I'm really looking forward to just seeing our rookies, man. Just see how they look. First actual live NFL action. I want to see Landon Jackson. I want to see TJ Sanders. Like, I want to see these boys. Little disappointed that we can't see Mad Max, but
yeah,
because and then I don't know, like I don't think we're gonna get it this game because he's hurt, but I really need to see how much improved is Cole Bishop this year. I would like to see that during the preseason. I don't know if it's gonna happen now that he's hurt, but I don't want to go into the season with Raff and Hamlin as the starters. So I want to one more thing I'm looking for, backup quarterback. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, being at the red and blue thing, Trubisky is not it.
Yeah,
the arm is not there.
Awareness.
It's just not. Like, even Mike White has a better arm than him. So does the other dude, Buccelli or whatever the hell his name is. That's something I think Mike White wins the job going into the season.
Yeah, I definitely believe that too. But coming into this preseason game, my eyes are on it's all good. That's why we got backup right here. You hear me?
Yeah, I
had
can
a
hear
feeling
you.
it was gonna die soon. Boom.
I got you.
So yeah, like I was saying, coming into this preseason, my player that I'm looking at is going to be Joan Dreesen and Landon
That's a
Jackson.
good one. That's
Landon
a good
Jackson. Obviously, we're all talks about Matt Milano. He's looking great. He's looking like he's back.
Mm-hmm.
His prime Milano. So definitely happy for that. My dog Dorian Williams, I definitely got a lot for him, but he's dealing with an injury as well. So obviously Buffalo Joe's next up. Definitely got a lot of hope riding on him because obviously you want the hometown kid to secure his spot in his 53-man roster. I don't want to get him lost to the practice squad and let somebody else pick him up. So definitely got a lot riding on Joan Dreesen, but definitely looking at Landon Fletcher because I really feel like he can really stand out and take over AJ Epinesa. I know we talk about him here and there, but he doesn't perform enough the way I need AJ Epinesa to perform these past couple of years. He might have a flash play here and there in the season or however, but I'm really hoping Landon Jackson can really outperform, take that job, and really make some noise coming up this season. Not really expecting him to be a starter, but when he does get his snaps, I'm definitely expecting him to make some type of noise.
Yeah, for sure. And then too, like with all this James Cook talk, let's see what the running back room is going to look like.
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, everybody's clamoring for Ray Davis and Ty Johnson, and let's see.
Absolutely. Offensive side, Keon Coleman, looking at Hard Knocks, he's looking good. Connections is there, but the only thing I hear on the radio on WGR is that he's struggling with separation. Is that necessarily a bad thing? Because maybe we're not going to use them in type separation type of routes. We're probably going to use them in jump ball situations or however, whichever, but we're definitely going to use them to his best ability. So I'm definitely looking a lot at Keon Coleman, but another one is Josh Palmer. If you was
Yes.
watching Hard Knocks, you see Josh already trying to get the connection, already trying to vibe and get something going with a Palmer, and I like what I see. I definitely like what I see. So definitely a couple players we definitely on the lookout for.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you too. I'm interested to see like Chenault, Lavisca Chenault. He's
Yeah,
fighting for a spot on the special teams.
KJ Hamler as well.
KJ Hamler, like a lot of these guys. Elijah Moore, like he's
Yeah,
got a lot on there too. Man, it's a lot to look forward to. I can't wait to watch on Saturday.
the
To
only
be
thing we're
honest.
missing is Mad Max, but he's gonna have his time. Him and Khalil Shakir are week to week, but they said that they should be ready for week one for the regular
Speaking of
season.
that,
So
let's see how Dane looks because I'm sure Dane's gonna get a lot of playing time this weekend.
Dane, Cam Lewis. I mean, honestly, this probably was a blessing in disguise for the rest of the guys. Now you guys got an opportunity. We have a big cornerback room. Jamarcus Ingram as well. I mean, these are also guys fighting for a spot. Trey White obviously looks like it's gonna be our go-ahead starter, but we also got some dogs. Dane Jackson, Cam Lewis, Jamarcus Ingram, Condriton. There's a couple other guys out there. We got a Dorian Strong that is
That's
turning some
another
heads.
one of
And
those young. Yep, I want to see him. Let me see how Jordan Hancock's coming along.
yep,
Like, man, like I said, like we were saying earlier, the rookies. I'm very excited to see.
defensive line.
Yeah, like let's see it, man. Man, it's just nice to know we got a Bills game on Saturday. It's nice.
Let's
It's
go.
nice.
It's gonna be a wonderful day. What are you doing for the game then?
I don't know, to be honest with you, man.
Because I'm
Not-
going to the concert too, so let me know what's up. We would hang out, watch the game together, and then go to the concert together.
yeah, I got to get with Jamie too. I got to call her later and like,
We'll get together and talk about it and figure something out.
yeah, for sure, because you can get into Darien Lake with your concert ticket, so I might
Yeah.
kind of want to go early and
Okay.
walk around and ride a ride or two.
Right.
So
Sounds good, but man, there you have it. Hope everybody had a great night. We got football going on. What was it? Colts 9, Ravens 21. Does the Ravens still have that undefeated preseason record?
no, I don't. I think they lost one last year. I think they
Yeah.
lost at the
I
last.
remember there was like 20 games plus undefeated in the preseason.
Yeah, I think I might be wrong, but I think they lost one last year. Finally.
Yeah. But nonetheless, man, appreciate everybody tapping in tonight. It's Mafia Talk, your boy Julian J Mafia. Big Cuz, there you go. Big Cuz Pedro Peasy
Love y'all,
in the
man.
house, man. Number love as always. Tune in next week, Tuesdays, 8 o'clock. We're gonna do a recap on the preseason game and talk everything Bills.
Let's go. Love
Let's
you,
go.
Josh
You already
Allen.
know it. Go Bills. Love you, Josh.